Doomspayer. Listen, Doom, I'm sorry, man. I don't even know who this ozone guy is. I don't get what's going on these days, man. Oh, Miss Judy, gonna white knight for her dwarfy friend Vince. Miss Judy doesn't seem to care about Vince's Asian slurs. Miss Judy stands for nothing. Miss Judy is just another Vince ball washer. And how pathetic a lawyer is going to sit there and white knight for someone who is fucking a cyber bully, as far as I'm concerned. This is just my experience in a different state. Okay. Aren't you in North Carolina? Do you know the laws in Florida? I'll wait. But getting a few periodic free food drink deliveries is not going to help anyone obtain a protective order. Well, Miss Judy, let's really look at the law, and especially the law in Florida, which I have looked at. If you tell someone to leave your premises and they refuse, you are within your rights to physically remove them. Florida is known, Miss Judy, as a stand your ground state. So before you chat me again, go open the book to Florida where it says harassment and stand your ground. When a person is told to leave your premises, you leave. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. So much to talk about. Hey, shitware, listen, man. It's very simple. I do my last show on Thursday. Apparently, yesterday you started saying you're going to be stalking me, or this is what I'm hearing. I'm getting the tape as we speak. But apparently you're saying no matter what, if I leave, you're still going to show up at my gigs and get people to harass me. Now, that means tomorrow when I get this tape, I am going to I'm going to file a restraining order against you because it's gotten to be harassment. It's not my problem that you can't come up with a new idea. That's not my burden. Develop a skill set. Be able to obtain a job. You know what a job is, shitware? A job is something that you do normally 40 hours a week, and you make a salary. And then you could provide for your family. Now, you are the only person that I have ever experienced in my professional life that is a parasite. You need me to make money, and that's a fact, Jack. And you are proving that by saying on your show last night that you're going to follow me around and not let me enjoy the tranquility of being out of this cesspool of ridiculousness known as the Dabbleverse. When I leave, I leave. Okay? Go get a new idea. It's that simple. Keep saying you're going to sue me? So be it. I'm not afraid. At all. I am protecting my rights. I have all the cases that is protected under federal law. And you striking Mensa Math is not going to look good. And SiriusXM striking you is going to look good. But again, I'm not as stupid as you and Lady K. I don't welcome any lawsuits. And when I leave this fucking shithole, that's it. I'm gone. This is the last 4 shows. That's it. And how pathetic is your life that you need me to make a living? I mean, when you really, I don't think there will be a real unbiased opinion looking back at this nonsense and this harassment and cyberbullying and parasitic behavior generated towards me. But I think anybody with an objective point of view would realize this is blatant harassment. You've developed, you and Lady K, and all of the other sycophants like Pocky and Pinky and Docky and Dinky. All of you have contributed to what essentially has become targeted harassment against me. And by you saying on your show that you refuse to leave me alone and you're going to follow me around, not you, of course, you wouldn't have the balls to follow me around, shitway. You wouldn't, Lady K wouldn't. Much like Mensa Math pointed out the other day, Lady K was 10 minutes away from Stevie Tomatoes. 10 minutes away. He had plenty of time at 7:05 to get to Stevie's while I was there. But he didn't. Because you motherfuckers are cowards. Now, look at the flip side. Look at when Obnoxious John, when we were adversarial, showed up at my stand-up appearance. Look at the difference. I see him sitting there with a mask on. I said, "Hey, Obnoxious John." And he goes, "You got me, huh?" I go, "Yeah, come on over." And he came over. We talked, and we cooled. The Duke didn't wuss out. The Duke wasn't afraid of OJ. Not even the other one, who I asked if he would sign my knife. Either way, that's the difference. Lady K waits until I leave Stevie Tomatoes to show up. Sure, you don't even have the balls. If you really want to get content by following me around, then why don't you do it yourself? Why don't you be the tough guy that you claim to be? Why not? What do you have to lose? You won't. You won't. So whoever you send to harass me, there are going to be some problems. There are going to be some problems. I'm certainly not one. Either way, Shuli, so if that's your plan to continue to harass me, then I will take the tape from last night to the proper authorities and say, this guy will not leave me alone. He will not stop stalking me. He sends people everywhere I go. He can't live without me. He's a parasite and should be fucking embarrassed. I don't even know how I would look at myself in the mirror if I knew that my whole livelihood is based on harassing somebody who's way more successful. I would be embarrassed for myself. But Shuli, you don't have any shame. You literally have no shame. You are blatantly on your show admitting that you can't do a show without me. How the fuck would that make anybody feel? You can't do a show without me. You can't make money without me. Now that is seriously pathetic. That takes a special kind of special. You need me to make money. Let me say that again. You need me to make money. I don't need you, shitware. I don't sit around playing your clips. Quite frankly, I can't stomach the side of your face and that fucking awful voice. So shitware, do what you gotta do. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't care about your whatever bullshit you're gonna say, but I am not gonna be harassed at restaurants when I'm on a date with the girl I'm dating. I'm not gonna have your fucking low-life losers bother me for your monetary gain. Ain't happening. Because maybe I'm going to have to sue you. Oh, I'm inciting violence? Really, dickhead? The shitware literally says on his show last night, well, I'm getting it secondhand. I'm waiting for the tape. But from what I'm hearing, something that he can't, that no matter what I do, he's going to be there to fucking harass me and stalk me and whatever. So I guess you're talking about the righty who is going to commit harassment on me. Is that what you're saying? That's D187? Man, you're going to miss me, brother. I know you're going to miss me. You're not going to know what to do with yourself. It's going to be joyous. Great police, a.k.a. single wide, Will you sue Clippers for not transforming content? What Clippers? Dude, I don't have time to sit like you do, you fucking loser. I don't have time to sit around watching all these shows that go on in this cesspool of ridiculousness. I don't have time for it. Do you not understand? I got a life. I gotta fucking date the ladies. I got family. I got friends. I think it was funny. Steve Grillo, I was thinking about it. That fucking guy, actually, this is the delusion of Steve Grillo. He actually said yesterday, or at least what I played yesterday, that he was my best friend after Hitman Dan. So there's no Stein. There's no Bob Sativa. I mean, there's no, I got so many, there's no Alex. There's no Nikki, Johnny, Bruce, Jiggs. I mean, all of those guys, somehow Steve thinks he is a real friend. The guy that sold me down the river for the shitware. Gunga dim, gunga dumb. Soon will be a homeless bum. Hey! Slobbering moron, his Joe Walsh avatar, Shitware said you and ESO were in communication. Shitware, you were his best friend, and no, I was not in communication. What he's talking about is when, I guess, Single Wide, somebody, whoever it was emailing me as ESO Doe, but I thought they said that was Single Wide now. Who knows? But they didn't only email me, they emailed Vince too. Nobody knew who the fuck it was. But no, I've never talked or had any, meeting. I never even saw the guy up until this fucking pedophilia fucking scandal came out. Shitway was his best friend. ESO was executive producer. ESO came up with the name TSN, the Sandusky Network, and also came up with the name of their stupid show. You can't run and hide from that shit, Where that's your mistakes. Lady K, however, did have dinner with him, had him over his house. Nice try, slobbering moron. I guess your name suits you. I would consider yourself a blubbering moron, though. Man, these people. Let's see. Here he is, back again. The penis still wants to touch me. The penis wants me to play with him. You are the only one in the Dalverse that's shown up at people's houses. Is that true? Why don't we ask Mersh? You want me to show up do you want me to show you the hideous anti-trans thing that Baby Fatso put on my door? Do you want me to show you the note Joey C. and his wife put on my door? Swing and a miss. You lose. I said good day, sir. I said good day. And for that matter, I never stepped on Fatty Patty's property, nor did I step inside Pinky's apartment. Therefore, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Why do you try? Slobbering moron. Shitway said ESO shared pictures with you and Vince the lawyer. Yeah, okay. Okay. First of all, Vince, I'm sure, will be able to denounce that stupid statement. And secondly, no, never shared pictures ever. And like I said, it was a long time ago. I got an email from an ESO, though, but Single Wide claims it was from him. They just used his email, and there was never any pictures. Nice try. And even if there were, I would never have opened them from a fucking unknown. You got to be trolling me at this point. Shitway said ESO gave you pictures of his kids. So, sloppy moron, are you that big of a moron that you believe anything Shitway says? The dude's a compulsive liar. And you're going to believe him? That makes you dumber than him.